The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Golden State Warriors. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And making our way toward the finish line. This is a great time to check out the new power rankings. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they still go out and compete every night. Unfortunately, it's one step forward, 2 steps back. And right now, they're running out of time.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Hodges is out there with Brown. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Curry. And it's Porter in at the 2 guard. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Gobert. And it's Dillingham in at the point guard position. Now here's Porter. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game over Edwards. Gobert pulls it in. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Chicago.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Brown against Randall. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Porter, no luck. Right wing. Here's Dillingham. Hits it from three-point range.
Nice effort taking the early lead. That's good. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move through the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Curry. His last outing, he had 24 points. Outside, Porter. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, I know you want to focus on the shooting with Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
Outside, Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Shot from 12. It's good.
Fleshing out his offensive attack here. Randall comfortable from that range to knock one down.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the inside, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Let's see the stat sheet here for Stephen Curry.
And guys, in the past 10 games, he's stepped up his role in the offense in a big way. His usage rate has increased. He's finishing off a lot of possessions, and that's just how this team wants it.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Porter finds Brown inside. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Warriors trail by 6. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Porter. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
Now here's Gobert. Here's Dillingham. It's hauled in by Hodges. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Randall following the basket by Stephen Curry. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, the scoring's the fun part, but I like to watch Steph Curry and his ball handling magistry. We need to talk more about the way he makes his teammates better.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
The 3. Dillingham with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for McDaniels. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And finished off by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Now here's Brown. He had 15 points last outing. Porter against Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. There's so many years in the NBA. You would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
First free throw is good.
And with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
The Warriors making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Randall passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Markkanen. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I like how they've worked.
Clark outside. Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Dillingham is out there with Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Kispert. And it's Clark in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Porter looking it over. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Kispert, the pass to Gobert. Clark outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Pass to Brown. And they double up Markkanen. Porter finds Podziemski. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Podziemski's got 5 points so far.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Now Gobert. He's covered by Brown. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Porter with it. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Podziemski. Over Edwards. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Dillingham. No good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Porter up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Dillingham. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's Brown. Outside, Markkanen. And here's Porter. Lets it go with a 3. They get it again. Fires from way outside. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. For 3, Edwards. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Minnesota making some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Corey Kispert. And it's McDaniels in for Clark. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Now Porter. 11 points in the game. Curry kicks to Markkanen. Here's Brown. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards against Curry. Edwards passes to Randle. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And finished off by McDaniel.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Sticking with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Timberwolves leading by 9. Randle outside. Dillingham setting the screen for Randall. Nifty move. The Warriors pull it in. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Edwards against Porter. Pass to Curry. A 3-ball. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Here's Randall. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Dillingham. Randall against Markkanen. Here's Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Outside Porter. Outside Curry. For the 3. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Clark, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. While we've got a moment here, the top free throw shooters in the league. 3rd is Stephen Curry.
And you simply got to avoid sending him to the line. Absolutely no one has better form from the stripe than he does.
Here's Dillingham. He had 15 points last outing. Pulls from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Curry.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Launches it. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Basket good. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Outside Curry. Over Dillingham. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Stephen Curry. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
Curry is inside. Working on McDaniels. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Porter.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Has to Gobert. 26 seconds left to play here in the half.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Curry outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 14.
Curry with such a smooth three-point shot. Are there better mechanics in the league?
Now, here's Clark. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team is...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. For the West, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia. He's one of those players that can win.
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control.
They keep feeding.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Minnesota leading by 3. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. We've got Hodges on out there with Porter. Then it's Porter. And it's Curry in at the 1. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Golden State Warriors. They host the Clippers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Randall. McDaniels against Curry. And here is McDaniels. Gobert with the screen on Curry. And really deep 3 that time. McDaniels got 9.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Hodges uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see, and it came this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Timberwolves leading by 3. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Dillingham, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Porter, no luck.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Edwards. McDaniels finds Gobert. Here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Porter against Edwards. Outside Curry. Drills the three-pointers.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Randle outside. Back to Edwards. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Curry dishes to Porter. Back to Curry. Goes up on the wing. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. McDaniels passes to Randle. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Warriors trail by 4. Down low. Here's Hodges. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Hodges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now here's Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards against Porter. Back to Edwards. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Porter. Averaging about 32 points, 10 assists, and 7 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
And it's tied up with that one. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to McDaniels. Steps back. Here's Dillingham. And he banks in the layup. Dillingham's got his second basket of the night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
Outside Porter. Stolen by McDaniels. And here's the fast break. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hits the jumper in space. And it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Hodges with a screen on Edwards. Porter passes to Hodges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Kispert's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Warriors on D. 4-point game. Pass to Randle. Outside Edwards. 14 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
and credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
The offensive rebound. And here's Kispert from the arc. Out to Edwards. And he slams it down right on top of Michael Porter.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Pass to Hodges. Brown outside. Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. Right side, Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Porter. Edwards can't hit. And it's Porter with the ball for Golden State, trailing by 4. There's the drive, and finished off by Porter.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Edwards with it. 26 points for him. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. Good on the triple. Dillingham's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Edwards against Porter. Outside Curry. For 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. We'll take a look at the Warriors. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away. And, of course, there's Minnesota, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground. Edwards with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Dillingham. To the wing right side. Dillingham setting the screen for Randall. A shake. And the layup good by Dillingham. Dillingham's got 11.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
To the inside, Hodges. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 11.
I like watching Curry work the pick and roll. I wonder if his time with Steve Nash in the offseason is paying some dividends. Impossible to guard in those sets.
Here's Kispert. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. The Warriors have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the 3rd. Pass to Porter. Back to Curry. Now Porter, 1 points in the game with the drive, and finished off by Porter.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now Kispert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Has to Gobert. Dillingham with it. Stolen by Markkanen. On the wing, Porter. Edwards defending. Porter against Edwards. For the lead, it's Curry. That time on the assist from Porter. Curry's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
And what I love about marketing, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
And he gets the bucket. Golden State's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Curry kicks to Porter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And another three for Golden State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
The Timberwolves shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Porter against Edwards.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Yabusele, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Edwards. And it's Jake Milton in for Dillingham. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. 5 to shoot. 7-foot shot. That one drops for him. Clark's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. The Warriors making a switch here. Austin's checked in. Back to Clark. Shoots over Podziemski. No good from Clark. The Warriors leading. Outside, Porter. The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. The first one falls.
And when healthy, Porter Jr. is such a massive contributor, especially on the offensive end.
Brown, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Pass to Randall. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Warriors leading by 4. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Right side, Porter. A beautiful reverse layup. Porter's got 12 points here in the second half.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Guys, once the ball started moving, great job.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Anthony Edwards. Yabusele out there with Kispert. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
They set the pick. Here's Edwards. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Outside, Markkanen. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Milton against Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Brown. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, it's a big difference maker.
Here's Yabusele. He's covered by Brown. Yabusele passes to Milton. And here is Clark. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Warriors leading by 8. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Markkanen sets the pick for Porter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Milton's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's good from long range. Edwards got 31.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Markkanen looking it over. Pass to Porter. It's stolen by Milton. And here they come. He gets it in there. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Count it. Good.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Outside Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 16 here in the second half.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Brown with a screen on Milton. Markkanen in the corner. Launches a 3. That shot is off.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Edwards passes to Yabusele. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors leading by 5. Here is Porter. Markkanen sets the pick for Porter. On the wing, Markkanen. Over to the left wing. Back to Podziemski. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Boston. Now here's Porter. Here he goes. Tries yet again. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense. Capable of getting up to block shots.
Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And here's Porter. And it's Podziemski in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Now, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
They set the screen. Count that bucket. Edwards got 35.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Porter. Backs it out to Markkanen. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Now here's Edwards. He's defended by Podziemski. Edwards can't hit.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And finished off by Porter.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Up top, Edwards. He's defended by Podziemski. Nice shot by Yabusele.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Yabusele. Randall comes in for Corey Kispert. McDaniels, he's checked in for Clark. And Dillingham subbed in for Shake Milton. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's McDaniel. He's defended by Podziemski. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 9 points with the basket from McDaniel.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Curry outside. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And again, it's Minnesota.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside, Porter. Hodges with a screen on Edwards. Here's Porter. Here's Hodges. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. To the paint. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Outside Curry. Back to Porter. And McDaniels with the block. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The free throw drops from McDaniels. And McDaniels drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Porter against Edwards. Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's Hodges. And again, no good by Golden State.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Randall against Curry. Randall no good.
But that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Porter passes to Curry. Outside Porter. Hodges with a screen on Edwards. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Brownie's checked in for Brandon Podziemski.
Kobe Brown.
Edwards with it. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Edwards got 39.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Edwards against Porter. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half. Edwards against Porter. Edwards looking it over. And it's Edwards, a 3 of his own.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Edwards against Porter. Brown sets a screen for Porter. It's to Curry. Lets it fly. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Curry's got 28.
Just another day at the office for Steph Curry, making this look easy.
For 3, Edwards trains the three-pointer.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Curry is inside. Just 5 to shoot. Porter dishes to Curry. Left train. Randall grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Dillingham. And the shot goes down.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found it.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Can't get it to fall. And even 3-on-3 break. To tie it up. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Porter gets to Curry. Porter with the screen for Curry. 3-pointers off the mark.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Porter against Edwards. The kick out to Porter. Curry is inside. Oh, they had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Go. Brown out there with Porter. Then it's Curry. And there's Hodges. And it's Porter in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Edwards to take the lead. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Edwards got 47 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here is Hodges. Brown deciding where to go with it. Now here's Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Curry. Over Dillingham. Curry's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And there's Edwards on the assist from Randall. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass to Porter. Back to Curry. From deep three-point land. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Randall against Hodges. Randall kicks to McDaniels. And against the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. Now, that's why you can now run the offense through him.
Warriors trail by 7. Now Porter. Brown with a screen on Edwards. On the wing, Brown. Shot to stop the run. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And he's now got the double-double. 12 points and 10 rebounds. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Edwards. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Brown. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Hodges with a screen on Edwards. Porter passes to Hodges. And that one drops for him. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
High post, Gobert. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Porter driving the lane, and he hits it to tie the game up. Porter's got 33 points.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Edwards got a hand on it, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Porter passes to Curry. To take the lead. Rebound, Minnesota.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Porter against Edwards. Porter passes to Brown. Yep, that one goes.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Minnesota in the lead. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Teardrop shot. Terrific touch. Edwards showing finesse.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Porter with the screen for Curry. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Hodges. The Warriors have gone 4 for 7 on their shot attempts in the extra period up to this point. Here's the screen. Porter passes to Hodges. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to...
The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on. He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Randall kicks to Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Porter.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Nice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. No good.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. Here we go. Here's Curry. Pass to Hodges. Brown outside. And here's Porter. And he drives in, so they take the lead. Porter's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Gillingham. Another miss by Minnesota. The Warriors leading. That's good from Porter on the assist by Curry. Porter's got 39.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
That's to Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Hodges has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Porter. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Porter's got 41.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Warriors leading by 6. Outside for Curry. And he gets it back. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Just how smart and patient was Steph Curry on that play. Draws the contact after the pump fake. Another thing he does so well.
Stephen Curry hits them both. The Timberwolves shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Randall outside. Poke loose. Porter with the steal. Right side Curry. Jacks up a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Here's Gillingham. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Porter against McDaniel. Clock at 4. There's Curry. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up and in. And on the layup. Edwards got 59 points.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Now, here's Curry. Porter at the elbow. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
Now Curry doing it again, one of the quickest releases we've ever seen.
Porter against Edwards. And got it! Another basket.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Pass to Curry. The kick out to Porter. Hodges with a screen on McDaniel. Brown outside. Misses the 3. Timberwolves trail by 11. Edwards with it. Guarded by Curry.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
Yeah, they just took over this game in the second overtime. I mean, wow, this has been impressive to watch.
Yeah, what a wild ride. I mean, sometimes you have the legs and energy to just kind of outmatch your opponent and when you get to that overtime. And in this case, it was that second overtime where they were able to just put on those afterburners.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Steph, you guys were down. How did you get...
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.